our interest is to look at how God could look at a mortal man, find him worthy, and use him as an instrument of revival, transformation across the whole nation. The ministry of Elijah was very brief. The time he spent in fulfilling his ministry was not much, but the impact of his ministry outlived him generations after. Elijah was one of the major prophets in the Old Testament. He was a revivalist by calling. The adventure of Elijah was because there was a spiritual decay and crisis in the land. At the time that Elijah came to the scene, the spiritual temperature in the land was completely down. Righteousness has been thrown in order. Idolatry, iniquity, and all kinds of evil had become the order of the day. The altar where fire was to be burning every day had gone into extinction. All that was left on the altar was the cold ashes of the ancient fire. The altar had been overgrown by all kinds of insects, all kinds of reptiles, all kinds of weeds have outgrown the altar. And so the people decided that if there is no God, we must get an alternative to God. So they began to worship idol. Idolatry became the norm in the land. They had forgotten God. It was in that condition that God finds a man in Elijah. I am praying for you, dear brothers and sisters, and may God find you out. May the hand of God locate you for a purpose. And decided that something had to be done urgently before everything goes into extinction. Elijah came to the scene. He arrived with flavor, with passion, with holy desperation, and he backed it up with action. So he raised an altar and believed God for fresh fire. Before he could make a benediction of his prayer, the heavens opened and fire came down. And as a result of that fire of revival, many things happened.